Speedway has tons of bumps in unknown places that I don't even know how they got there when making the track. I just made it normally, and apparently, well, it is progression banking, pretty steep transition. So in those little cracks, you might see some bumps. Uh, Tons of problems could happen here today. Tons of problems. So basically, we got everyone in here. It looks like. So line up your vehicles in any order. Two brand new D1 drivers, DG and Mr. Lizard Attack. Both came from D2 and won D1 giveaways. So we'll see what they do today. And this is what the 68 is. Yeah, we gotta add schemes. I gotta add Yeetbeat's brand new scheme and Dimitri's brand new scheme, so we're gonna have to shut down again. I mean, I just came from an iRace, right, and it ended right when this started, so I am forgetting some things. So let's just make some technical changes. And then we will shut down for the last time. And now, get started. Well, guys, for the safety of our drivers, Mako has discussed the unanchored part, which is on the front stretch, and it comes undone once people drive around the track. And in the past, we've seen many drivers flip on this, so it's a common problem. So we just have to make sure. Wait a second. Actually, no, we're fine. So Mako was talking about something else, and I don't know where that is. So it looks like we're fine. So we will not be shutting down again. All right, guys. So the race info today is 60 laps. 15 is checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 2 is 30. Checkpoint 3 is 45. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cars in. And Raul, if he does not make it today, he will be kicked for inactivity. We got props. Fusicore out of the car. Fusicore just respawn. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, Caleb, Pogablas, what is new with all these guys missing races? Like, once you miss 5 races in a row, it's like, well, clearly you signed up for the wrong times. So a lot of people have missed a lot of races, and that is absolutely unacceptable to this league, and it is not tolerated. It never will be. Oh, but I'm out of the server somehow. What the heck is going on? Alright, get back in. Camo's missed. Camo hasn't made any races in a while. What's going on? He's all of a sudden inactive. Alright, back in. We got one car. Alright, guys. The race is about to begin. This track is one of the most challenging and fastest tracks we go to. In the last race here, only like 5 people survived. Alright, here we go. Get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out and the racing action is underway. Progression Speedway. Already cars crashing. Fusion core around. Hard contact. Man, I gotta remember to call the 68 DG, not Chris, because that 68's always been Chris's. The reason they were forced to do 68. Oh, and Lizard! The new. Oh, what a rough start for the Lizard. And he's already out of contention of the race. And he is the brand new driver. He will have no chance at winning today. And now he's got nowhere back to go to D2 because he left, so his spot is not eligible unless he enters that giveaway again. Maybe wins that one too. But it's been, no one's absolutely been killed yet except the Lizard, but it's been a nice pack of racing so far here, not gonna lie. Let's go to our presentation mode here and take a look at this beautiful field of cars. 12 cars racing around the track. JTR leading some more laps. As we see that racing action continuing. Big battles up here in the field, everywhere. We got Big Corn, 1979. This looks like JTR is starting to fall back a bit. Big Corn, 1979, has taken the lead. Here today as they travel through the corner. Big crash right here. Car spinning, Mako around. Hard contact. Could he be out of contention? Oh, and JTR down pit road. He's going to get some fuel, and he is now out of contention. JTR, rough going as he takes a pit stop. And obviously this is the SSRS version, so there is a conveyor in pit road. So JTR out of the race early. What a rough start. And we got more problems. Water stopping on the racetrack. DG gets collected there. What is going on in this race? Dimitri is running his best race yet. And Yeet Beat puts core to the grass. Big contact. Well, maybe they'll have a chance, JTR Lizard. Maybe. I don't know. It seems pretty far, but I think definitely Mako and Water, or Mako DG, can catch up. Yeet Beat now. Could he get his first Polar Sprint Series win? The Sour Studios Race Series here. Yeet Beat went AFK and unfortunately decided to drive while AFK, while riding the car. It hit the wall at an abrupt angle and just started being a ghost car, went backwards, killed Timmy. No caution was called, and I do admit it should have been a caution. But I think Timmy deserved it for all the bad things he's done in his career. Car around has some steering problems, steering implications, big technical difficulties. This is the first Polar Sprint Series race season without Captain America, who was banned. for toxicity, threats, and more. But I swear, oh, noisy, big crash, and he slams right back into his teammate. We got the Timmy Motorsports, number 99, leading. We got Big Corn 197-9 in the Among Us Racing team. Fusion and the Timmy Motorsports. And Dimitri right now running fourth. Has his internet problems been fixed? He's not lagged once. And look at him right now. Running fourth. A career day for Dimitri 234 bad. Looks like that part is unanchored. I literally went in the studio, checked it out, and it is. And I see it's kind of separating. Sounds like it wasn't a steering issue for Hess Truckboy 48. Breaking reports right there. Hess Truckboy 48. Skill issue moment. As the cars race through the corners here at fast speeds. Here. As the racing continues up here at the front of the field. Oh, Water and Dimitri, big problems. Yeet beat collected hard into the outside wall. Awesome CCA also involved. And Water right now, not happy. Unless it was a steering issue, very well could be. As the cars race through the high banks of Progressional Speedway. Big Corn, from what I am aware of, making his first ever start in the Progression Speedway. Same with Fusion Core. But the pack is really starting to split up here. Yesterday we were with a snooze fest because Hess led all 68 laps. Man, but this battle for the checkpoint going to be really interesting to watch. As the cars race through the track. No retirations yet. From what I know of, someone's off the pace here. We got someone must have retired here. It looks like what? Or I might just be counting wrong apparently. Yeah, I'm just counting wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, yeah, we're good. 5 to go at checkpoint number 1. Can Yeepy to the rest of the field catch up in time for a chance at the 15-point bonus? Hess right now is at 80-point lead in standings after yesterday, so they're trying to gain as much as possible. Hess right now running in the back of this pack. Fusion Core, looking all around. The Timmy Core has to defend the Timmy Motorsports duo behind them. Cord is one of the greatest road racers of all time, so it should be a problem. Oh, never mind. Around he goes, and around goes Timmy. 2 leaders spin around as around goes Big Corn 1979 and T1 MME is gone. All crashing. Look who it is. Yeet beat 2729 coming off of a career race. Trying to win his first ever checkpoint. Awesome CCA also had a good race yesterday. Finished 3rd. Yeet finished 2nd. Awesome CCA looking to the inside of Yeet. Next season of Polar Sprint Series, we will see more, like, 2nd will be able to get points in the checkpoints. 2nd place will have the eligibility to earn points in checkpoints, maybe even 3rd for next season. So there's more things to battle for. Fusion starting to pull away, it looks like. Will he have an easy checkpoint? Typically at Progression Speedway, if you have the lead, you can typically hang on to it if you have a good enough gap for about a lap. Crash into the back. Water, Timmy, Yeet beat, all around hard contact. White flag and checkpoint number 1. Each checkpoint today is 15 laps. Here comes Cord. Cord trying to catch up. Right here for a last chance opportunity. Cord's going to have a chance. Hit the checkpoint. And to the inside he goes. And around goes Fusion Cord. Cord, big crash. Oh my goodness. We got a huge crash. Cord, Dimitri, Water, the big one at Progression Speedway. It's going to be Yeetbeat who wins the checkpoint. Yeetbeat 2729 wins his first career checkpoint after a hellacious crash with Fusion Core. Big wrecking And look at these new contenders. Noisy 724 in the top 3. DG Lin also in the top 5 after that huge crash. Oh my goodness. Well, that was one of the biggest hits in Polar Sprint Series history. And Yeet 2729 is going to win the checkpoint. Timmy coming home second, now leading here in this one. We got a nice battle for last place right now. JTR battling with Lizard here for all the points possible that they could get. Rough races for them as JTR lagged into the pits, and he's going to wish he could get that one back. Man, what a crash that was. The last lap of the checkpoint, it looks like Fusion Cord came down or Cord either turned him, and they just ran right up the track together. Fusion slammed the wall. Innocent victims, water hydrates, awesome CCA, Dimitri 234 bet were all collected, and now it looks like Fusion Core is going to have some work to do to work his way back up into the field. Oh, Dimitri almost crashes hard. Huge hit for him almost. Corn into DG down low. Big problems right there as the battle for fourth continues. Corn giving the rookie some hard times. Eat beat 2729. What a race for him. Could he be a legitimate championship contender if he gets enough checkpoints? Noisy 724 also running strong in the number 24 Noisy's Wild Wings Chevrolet. Moving up the field, Hess Truckboy 48 hasn't led once, but he is in the top 5 now. Eat Beat running a Miller Lite Eats Academy ski brand created by Paddywick. D2 driver drives the number 43 Dodge Challenger for Wick Franchise Racing. He created that car. Man, Dimitri and Water going at it back there. What is going on as they spin each other around? Not helping any of their chances at catching up. Right there. Big issues right here for these two. Dimitri, I think, personally running his best scheme he's ever made. That's a cool looking scheme right there, even though it's simple. And it's been the Timmy and Eat Beat show for checkpoint number 2 now. It looks like Fusion Core is catching up, but Mako, unfortunately, not really making AI. He's got no draft, but he is trying his hardest right now to catch up. As Mako got caught up in problems early, apparently. You know, guys, I wish we could have bump draft in these cars. It just don't work. Just doesn't work. Next season, maybe we'll get to try to ask more people. Tibby, have you even tried to add it yet? I remember talking to you about that, but then we could see like JTR and Lizard work together, catch up, and it'd be no problem. And a series like with no caution should have it, I admit, but unfortunately we just don't have the technologies to have that. Timmy running up front. He won the Cherrywood Circuit Series race yesterday and had a nice run at oh, DG, no, in the pits! And that could do it for DG's good run. As Noisy makes some contact and she gets the fuel and gets going, and it's gonna looks like maybe have a race with Mako. Oh, what a sad thing that is. It looks like Noisy made some contact with her. Corn looking to the lead. He got robbed out of the checkpoint 1 points because Fusion got into him, or he got into Fusion Core. There was the big crash. Oh, and around goes Cord into the inside wall. Hard contact. What a save by Cord as Cord keeps the car moving. And we avoid pure disaster right there. As the cars race down the backstretch. These are race cars and Roblox, guys. What a cool moment it is to see as they drive under our free camera. 3 wide. Here comes Hess Truckboy. Oh, Timmy and Cord. Heart contact. Rivalry right there. As big contact is made, and now Timmy is not going to be happy. Timmy is. There's been a lot of rivalries recently. Here comes Hess Truckboy. Hess Truckboy, one of the greatest here at Progressive Speedway. He won the Polar Made Track Cup Series race here. He won something else here. I think he might have won last. No, I think that was a Ryder Anti-Fan, the Season 1 champion who no longer races here anymore. Oh, Cord! around off the front of Hess Truck Boy. 5 laps to go in checkpoint number 2. As the cars race around turns 1 and 2, we got some intense 8-car pack racing right now. Some great racing like we always see here in Division 1, especially at Progression Speedway. One of the greatest polar-made tracks ever made. And Cord spins in the front of the field. Timmy gets his revenge. And Dimitri makes the pass for 8th. And now Cord's got some work to do as we come to 4 laps to go. Around goes Noisy. Big crash. Noisy and Hess caught up in some contact. And they spin hard into the wall, but still in contention for the race win. Fusion Core all of a sudden is back in the battle, and Fusion Core has been was the most dominant car at checkpoint 1. With 4 to go, is now in the lead once more. Dimitri with the problem. He is back more than he was. Yeet beat down low. Oh, but up the track, big crash. Timmy, Yeet beat, awesome CCA all collected. Here's water hydrates. Looking to make a pass here for the checkpoint win on Fusion Core, the number 34. But Waters in the 23. 3 laps to go in checkpoint 2. Who is going to win this? Fusion Core with a pretty reasonable gap right now, like he had in checkpoint number 1. Everyone's trying to work together back here. We got some great pictures with our free cam. And could maybe Yeepy catch up to sweep the first 2 checkpoints. 2 to go at checkpoint number 2. Nearly nearing the halfway point. And halfway, we got 8 out of the 13 cars surviving in this field as we see the other issues that cars have had all race long. 2 to go at checkpoint 2. Down through turn 3. Here comes Timmy. Big Cord also back in the picture. Remember what happened in checkpoint 1. Cord and Fusion made some contact. Cord to the lead. Yeet beat to the inside. And around goes Cord. Turned by Timmy. Hard crash for the number 7. Is Cord out of it as the last lap of the checkpoint goes down. Timmy, you're even with Cord now. Don't wreck him anymore unless he wrecks you again. Last lap of the checkpoint. And cars are down the backstretch. Water and Fusion down low. Into Yeet beat. Water with a powering pass on the great concrete. And coming to the line of the checkpoint. It is going to be Confusion. Get there. Water's going to win, I think, his first checkpoint. No, maybe his second. I think he won at Saigo Super Speedway. And that will do it for this one. Halfway in the race. Oh, and a crash in the back. Noisy and Timmy. Hard crash. In the back. An awesome CCA right now. The Summer Studios Race Series D4 robbed of the system driver who had 9 wins but didn't win the championship is currently in the lead. Trying to oh, we got a crash! Yeet beated Cord. Hard contact. And they fall to the back. And look at this, Mako Draco right now is passing people like crazy and getting some points. Believe it or not, DG also, maybe even, oh, looks like we got a retiree. Lizard is retired from the race now. What an absolute rough go in his first start here. It looks like Yeet and Cord with some big contact, and the field has shrunk to 5. We got Dimitri looking for his first ever top 5 in the Polar Sprint Series. Timmy and Noisy all trying to catch back up for contention. Hess Truck Boy also in this battle. The standings leader by, let's make 85 standings. Actually, it's 93 standings lead with Capped being gone. It's a 93-point lead Hess has right now. But basically, it is also we're gonna have more D1 giveaways as Raul has been kicked from league inactivity. I believe he's missed 4 in a row, 5 in a row now. Yep, 5 in a row. Which is pretty much the strike if for drivers who have been inactive all season. Like if Camel were to miss 5, I think we'd keep him in for a few more. depends on the rates of inactivity throughout the season. And the driver who is 93 behind is Baycord 1979 and right now runs in, it looks like, 8th place. Will he be able to contend? Dimitri, this is impressive by him. He has ran insane racing today. Top 5 now. Slowly climbing his way up. He's had a few problems, but he is battling with the... Oh! And a jinx! And around he goes. Hard crash with Noisy. And the jinx has happened. We got a car over the wall. JTR 4573 DD has crashed on top of the wall right here. And we got a big problem here for the number 45 Riley Tuning. Number Dodge right there. And what a big jinx that was indeed right there. As it looks like JTR now is definitely out of contention. Somehow he crashes over the wall. Man, that's so sad for Dimitri there. Well, it looks like he's in a battle with Core. Maybe they could catch up. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, that's a good point Pat has. When you make a switch to D1 as a D2 driver, you got to think, well, do I have a chance at the championship in D2 or D3? Well, DG did really have a chance at the championship. Joined like 5 races late, so like yeah, might as well take it in D1. You're not gonna have a chance here either. But get some experience here. Pretty much those late drivers who joined later this season, it's all about the experience. You're not gonna have really any chance at the championship. But similar to last season here, it has filed up to a 5-car battle for the win now. It looks like maybe Cord and the rest of them could catch up. I find it pretty unlikely. They're 5 seconds back. 7 laps remain in the checkpoint number 3 of 4. And we got looking for some first-time winners, I think. Yep. Looks like Awesome CCA, Tibia's God, both looking for their first ever Polar Sprint Series wins. Fusion has many D2 wins and a D1 win. Hess has many D1 wins, looking to get his first D2 win Tuesday night. It should be a problem for him. And Water has, I believe, a win here as well on the Cherrywood Circuit of the Imposters and Cherrywood Circuit in the number 4 Ford from Season 1. Water will no doubt be one of the greatest drivers to race in the Polar Sprint Series. EP to DG also right there looks like battling. EP was caught up in problems with Cord and he happened to be right there with DG. And we got breaking reports. Cord just gained 4/10 that last lap. So could Big Cord be in the battle for the win? At that rate, he will have a good chance. 4 to go in this checkpoint. Cord just gained another, it looks like 3/10, so it looks like Cord is going to be back. JTR has flown out of the track again, and he is over the outside wall now. Look at this, JTR right here. JTR stopped the vehicle. JTR, get in your car. Or just spawning. Alright, fine. Now go. Stop. Next time it happens, you're going to be parked. Noisy and Mako with some contact. That's a previous rivalry. As the battle continues, 3 to go in this race. We got the checkpoint coming down to the wire. Cord right there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Noisy or them are going to be able to catch up. JTR is 1 lap down already, though, from flipping over the wall. 2 to go at the checkpoint. Fusion Cord trying to win another checkpoint, but Hess trying to gain on his standings lead. Awesome CCA also trying to get some points as well. Down the backstretch they go. Corn is going to be having a chance at this win. Not the checkpoint, but the race win. Timmy and them have had issues today. but they are even now. So if Timmy wrecks Corn again, it could result in a drop to the rear or a park, depending on the circumstances. White flag in the checkpoint. Here comes Hess. Here comes Awesome CCA. Fusion Core down on the dark gray. Trying to break the draft. Back up the track he goes. Awesome CCA right there, but Fusion Core looks like he's going to prevail. In which he does. And Fusion will win checkpoint number 3. Now we enter the final stretch, the last 15 laps here in this 30-minute race. Here comes Tibby to the inside of Hess Truckboy. And we got Mako retiring from the race once again. And Mako out of the server, it looks like. It will be retired. So JTR is actually going to gain some more points there, it looks like. Here with this one today. A few other points there. Probably looks like 3 or 4 for Mako retiring for all you guys. Corn is back at the battle right there, taking the outside line. That's 45-degree banking up there. Versus like the 18 or 23 down here. I don't think we have the cars fast enough for it to really be a factor, but it's always available up there, the outside line. 6 cars will be in contention for this race. Safe to say Noisy and all those others will not have a chance today, but it can battle for 7th at least. Looks like Noisy's also pretty far ahead of the field. Dimitri looks like had problems. ZP to DG pull away. Tibby with the steering failure, it looks like. But he's still in the field, running good. So no big technical difficulties. And Big Court is back and looking for the lead right now on Fusion. Checkpoint 1. One of the most wildest crashes ever at the last lap of Checkpoint. Could it happen once more? Getting now into these final moments and looking to the inside. Cord. Oh, and around! And oh my gosh! A repeat of what happened in Checkpoint 1. And Cord crashes hard. And it looks like Fusion Core will still have a chance as Cord with a huge crash. That was very similar to what happened after stage number 1. Yeet beat AFK there. Look, thanks for pulling the car pretty much off the racetrack. No one should really get down there, but hopefully no one hits Yeet Beat's parked car, which is sitting down there in the corner. So Tibby to the inside of Hess. Yeah, I'm gonna fix Yeet's car here. It's kind of in an unsafe spot right now for Likey to the field. So we managed to fix these issues here, as we don't know what's happening in the other part of the field, but we are fixing more important deals here. All right, we're back. Tibby, 9 laps to go here in this race. 5 cars in contention. Cord will not have a chance at the win, according to Polar Statistics. Polar Statistics is always right. They've never been wrong. So I'd be surprised if they get this wrong today. Awesome CCA, the inside. Yeet Beat is back. Yeet Beat, you can merge to last, which is Dimitri in the 12. All right, Yeet Beat, you can go. All right. All right, then you can merge behind the 68. 7 to go. Tammy with the lead. battle is heating up. Awesome CCA looking. Good pushes from his teammate. 2 Noisy's Wild Racing cars up here at the top 5. And 2 Timmy Motorsports cars. Timmy with the lead. Awesome CCA in second. Coming to 5 laps to go. Everyone else trying to catch up. Now that's 7. He actually might have a chance. I don't think so though. He could. 54 with the lead. Side by side for the lead. 4 to go. We got a flipper in turn 3. JTR is flipped upside down, it looks like. There in the corner. He's 1 lap down. To the inside goes the 54. Coming to 3 laps to go. Up the track goes the 99 and water to the inside of his teammate. Three to go. And it looks like statistics have been run, and the 7 is back. And with a chance at winning, for the first time ever, they are Ron. And he's right there with a chance at the win. And he's going to take the lead. But Fusion's right there. Oh, and around goes the 7 again. And he goes around with awesome CCA. Oh, big crash back there. And looks like they both will have no chances at the win. No luck for the 7. Now coming to the white flag, and it is Hess in the lead. The standings leader would increase it a whole bunch if he won, probably 100 points. And we got JTR on the track. JTR wall ride. Or it will be a ban from the server. Why are you even up here? Clearly just slowing down. And Water now with the lead to the final quarter. Up the track he goes. Can he hate on? Can Water hate on for the win? Here they come, coming to the line. He goes around. And Water's going to win, barely over Timmy. And we will review to make scoring official here, as everyone else crosses the finish line. And we are going to take a look at the finish and see if Water won a photo finish for the win. Water was on the apron there, it slowed him down a bit, and Fusion got into him. And yes, indeed, Water is the winner here today. And the number 23. What a race! That was a great race here today. Progression Speedway. And our fastest lap winner is Fusion Core, Big Cord second, Awesome CCA third, and Lizard will win the worst best overall lap for 1 point. And the 23 will win, and now he can burn it down here today. And his first win in the 23 in this series. Yeah, I guess that part is unanchored. It says anchored in studio, so I have no clue why. And he birds it down for the third time in his career, I believe. Here comes a 12. Had a good race, but bad luck in the end. These two are rivals earlier. And Noisy's Wild Racing, first ever win, I think. Polar Sprint Series. So the team owner comes by to congratulate. Great race for them today. As now we bring everyone into victory lane. What a finish we had today. Tibby gets third. Fusion fourth. Hess second. Cord fifth. Awesome CCA sixth. It's like Noisy seventh. Looks like DG eighth. Our first start there, I believe. Not entirely sure, but I have to check that out. And Water will get the win here today. What a race for him. As the victory car goes in, we take this picture. Look at this beautiful avatar in victory lane for the first time this season. Well, guys, that is going to do it today for today's race. What a fun one we had today. Great racing. Probably one of the greatest D1 Polar Sprint Series races ever. I mean, we had crazy battles all race, crazy crashes. This was a great race. We hope to see you Saturday for our next scheduled track, which is indeed one of the craziest tracks ever made. No. Hess Truck Boy will win it. It's going to be High Cliff Street Circuit there. Hess Truck Boy's home track. He has won every time we've stepped foot there. Every race we've done in a Polar Made League that Hess has been at the track, he has won. So, good luck there, and maybe Hess will not win that one. But that is our first and only road course of the season. That is not Among Us Speedway. So. Looks like Hess might expand. Well, Big Cord, I mean, he's never been there before, and a few others. So, Awesome CCA also has been historically pretty good there. So, it could be an interesting battle, but we never know what we may see. So, good